that processing of information and the changing of those structures, in which through our perceptions that might at first seem like an error to what is the same and true and exists in the physical surrounds, will, because it is based on psychological information and our unique consciousness and perspectives that differentiate things, and must do so because it is innately different, and its configurations of information are infinitely complex and infinitely unique and different at each given moment and couldn't be otherwise. And so there's always going to be in the learning process novelty and the potential for creative behavior and innovation that is always going to be sourced through that initial interest and transmission of activity that's instantiating new information all the time. And the only thing that is really substantiated is when that is rehearsed or really mastered, and we go over the same initial patterns of learning in which we can get to the exact same information sets and configurations of information, which is more rare than it is that we instantiate information and process things in a novel way. Even when we're speaking, we tend, even if we were to say use the same types of words, create new and novel phrases and more of these complex and even the directions in which we're moving with a conversation or subject, even though they might circle around the same topics or come around to the same things, they tend to have different pathways and trajectories, and which are always constantly being updated with what we're experiencing in the surrounds. And even that itself is going to be always different and distinct due to the laws of nature, in particular thermodynamics and this constant state of change, and even the law of imperfection and the nature of imperfection pertaining to fluctuations in temperature, increase in complexity, and also the increase of synthesis between things, but also the potential to be able to destroy something and rebuild something from the broken parts, which confers a lot more information in regards to our own unique individual innovative capacities to look at wreckage and to pull out what's good and positive within that, and engage meaningfully and purposefully through a process that requires prior existential contemplations and engaging in the world to have that nervous system architecture and infrastructuring that's dynamical to directly engaging our, and particularly our meaningful interests and purposings, specifically purposings that are distinct from others, not bestowed upon, say,